Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, we are doing some fall inspired stuff today. Hot girl summer is over and fat girl fall has arrived. It is officially September, and I'm not saying that you can't have a hot girl fall. And I'm not saying that big girls can't have a hot girl summer. Am I making sense? Personally, I thrive the most in the fall. I'm just so sick of sweating. You just go outside and you just do nothing. You don't even have to be doing anything and you just sweat. It's just hot. Summer is just not ideal for me and maybe a lot of you out there. And I am just ready for some cool weather. I forgot to check my nose for boogers. I just love it when it gets down into the 50s and like low 60s. I love the weather where I can just keep my windows open all day and all night, and it just keeps it nice and crisp. I love it, just crisp. I love it. So I'm gonna try to do a full tutorial for you today. I will show you all the makeup products I'm using and kind of show you my techniques, which are pretty basic. I'm not a makeup artist. I just like makeup. I'm not a professional by any means. I'm gonna go ahead and start with foundation. I've been using this Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. I have two of these. I'm gonna mix them and then I will use the lighter shade for my concealer with this. And I'm also not gonna go crazy with this fall like makeover thing. I think that this haircut was kind of like phase one without me even realizing it, because I think that just a fresh cut in general is really good to transition from summer into fall. But I think short hair is just also very nice for fall winter. And I've got this like huge crater over here on my face. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what powders I've been using lately and I've been really liking. I try to work fast after I get my concealer on and then putting my powders on, because I crease so fast. Oh, I said I was gonna show you. This is, I hate saying this name. I hate saying this name. This is the Flower brand, and this is the Miracle Glow Satin Finishing Powder. And this doesn't really have a color. It does have a bit of a sheen to it, so if you don't like that, then you probably won't like it. And then God, I forgot to show you again. This is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is the loose finishing powder in the light medium shade. And what I do is, as soon as I get my concealer down, I like to set immediately just with this, just around my eyes, and then a little bit around my nose, and then I mix these two to set the rest of my face, because this is just a tad too dark for me. This foundation has a pump, and then it has a little doe foot applicator for the concealer part, and you just, and I don't go in too heavy. This is kind of a lot because I'm going to be doing my lids as well, but I do this pretty thin, pretty lightly at first, because I'm going to go in with a second layer of this, because just on my under eyes, because my dark circles are so bad. Okay, so I'm mixing my shades now. And then I'm just going to take a big powder brush and just go over my whole face. gonna go ahead and spray my face with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy set. I'm going to be using the Tarteist Pro Glow and Blush palette. This has been awesome. I love it. It comes with a highlight, a bronze, and 4 blushes. And this does also have a little bit of sparkle to it. Not so much a sheen, like actual kind of, not really glitter, like it's not heavy, but you don't like that, but I do because I have really dry skin, so anything that looks like it's giving me some kind of glow is gonna be my friend. I'm not sure if this is the name of the color. Ready to Go Baked Bronzer. Ready to Go, maybe. I don't know. But I've been liking this as bronzer, obviously. Oh gosh. I didn't like this at first because I don't even know why I didn't like it at first. I don't remember. But this is something that I've had for a little while now, and I kind of was ignoring it up until I got this Tarte palette, face palette, and since then I've been pairing this with bronzer in there, and I've been liking it more. I'm also going to go into my ABH contour kit, and I'm just going to take some of the contour shades and just do my jawline. Next, I am going to go into some highlighter. I'm just going to use the one that is in this palette. And I do highlight before blush so I can kind of blend my blush into my highlighter. And I just like to take this kind of on my cheeks a bit and just kind of blend that down into my bronzer. I've been liking doing it this way for a little while because I have so much texture on my skin. I don't like to go in too harsh because all this extra product on your face is really gonna accentuate any texture you have. And if you, not working, is that showing up? I don't know. As I am getting older, I realize what I could have gotten away with, you know, 8 years ago, you know, just doesn't work anymore. I'm also going to take some on my Cupid's bow and just a little bit there. Oh, I want to take my bronzer and just any product that's left and just kind of lightly dust that under my nose. And yeah, just a little bit there. Okay, so I'm now going to take, I was going to use one of these blushes in this palette, but I think I'm going to go in with my Milani blush. It's called Luminoso, and this is super pretty. It's pretty pigmented. Be careful with this, you don't want to go too heavy. And I'm just going to go right over, and I don't like to go too much on the front of my cheek, just a little bit to help blend out the highlighter. And kind of start a little bit back and then bring it forward. And I'm also going to bring some up on my nose. Just a little bit, because I know that's more of like a summer trick to let your face look more sun-kissed. So I'm not doing a ton of it. I don't really have a solid plan for this, but I did pull out 2 palettes here. I pulled out the Warrior 2 from Juvia's place, and then the Unleashed palette from Tarte, and then this is the Warrior 2. I think I'm probably gonna stick with mostly this. I don't even know if I'm gonna use any shimmer shades. I think I might keep it matte. I did a look last week that I really liked, so maybe I'll try to do something like that. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the shade Canna, which is, should I show you? Is that how beauty gurus do it? I'm gonna go into this shade right here, which is Canna. This is kind of a grayish taupey color. And I'm just gonna use that as a transition. Didn't pick anything up on that. And I've used this a few times, and this is a really awesome, this is my first Juvia's Place palette, and I really like the formula, and I like that they're a little bit more on the affordable side. Let's go for, we'll do a little bit of orange just to give some color in here, and this is, oh, I gotta show you again. This color here, which is Zama. Oh, and maybe you've noticed, maybe you haven't, maybe you don't give a shit, but I've been growing out my eyebrows, so they're like really awful looking, but I'm growing them out because I thought it would be a good idea to shave them into the shape that I wanted. That was not the way to go. Next, I'm gonna dip into, I don't know what I've showed you. Okay, I'm gonna dip back and forth into these 2 shades for my outer corner, kind of really make this a little bit more smoky. Oh, I just started humming a Christmas song. Shade here called Zaz. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this into this inner corner. This is taking way too long. This is gonna be a long video. And I'm sorry. Really sorry about it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lower lash line, and then maybe I'll figure out what the heck I'm doing with my lid. I'll be right back. Okay, so I think I'm happy with where this is at. All I did for my under eye or my lower lash line is I just went into Jimire and Walzana, these shades here, and I just buffed out this color here kind of low, blew it out a little bit, and then just kind of went close to my lash line with the darker shade just to define my lower lash line, blended them together. And then for my inner corner, I went into the shade, this palette that I showed you earlier, just with this white shade that is called Swan Song, and just put it in there. I didn't want anything too dramatic, but just something that kind of helped brighten that up a bit. I am just going to use the Tarte Big Ego. I got this little mini one with that palette that I bought. So I'm just going to use this. I typically don't use like high-end mascaras when I'm putting on lashes, but the only ones that I have right now are all waterproof, and I just don't feel like putting on waterproof mascara right now. Here we go. I told you they were dramatic. Kind of annoying. Can't even see all the shadow I did. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on my lower lashes, and then I'm gonna do my lips, and then we're almost done. I'm not sure what this freaking dark mark is. I don't know where that just came from. I don't know if I touched my cheek with something. This NYX formula, the NYX Suede matte liner, these are amazing. The regular liners I do not care for. They're just really hard to work with. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. Am I done? I guess. Okay, I'm gonna go change my clothes real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I obviously decided to change my hair because this just feels more fallish, having the bangs. I mean, that's why I cut my bangs to begin with, is because I just really wanted a nice transition from summer to fall that I can wear into the winter, and I love it. And then of course I paired it with a flannel. I love this flannel. I find the best flannels at Walmart. They're like $8 and they're such good quality. I love them. I actually haven't worn them in like maybe, I think it's been 2 years now, and I can't seem to find them anywhere, so I'm gonna be stocking up in these. I just grabbed one for the time being because I just really love this color. I'm hoping that maybe here in the next few weeks, maybe month or so, they'll have more of a variety, because they only had like, I think maybe 2 or 3 other different color schemes. But I really love this one, right up my alley. I love gray. This red goes perfectly with my lips. It goes perfectly with my eye color. And I just put on just a black tank underneath this. I think this, especially this one, will go really good with like a black grungy kind of t-shirt. And then since it's fat girl fall, of course I'm just gonna be wearing my leggings. If this isn't fall, then I don't know what is. I'm loving it. I just have my hair pulled up kind of halfway with a little bit of a little pony back there. And I just kind of curled the front of my hair. I'm super low maintenance. I don't give a shit. Yeah. I didn't even let my straightener get totally hot. I turned it on, let it sit for 5 seconds, and then just whipped out a few little curls here in the front and just kind of made sure my bangs weren't funky, and then I turned it back off. That's that. So this is it. Look at that. Look, told you. I mean, that's the only thing I don't like about lipsticks. And I feel like this is the only lipstick that I really have this issue with, and I don't know why. I guess that's it for today. That's it. please make sure you like and subscribe before you go. I would love to see you guys again. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what are your fall favorites. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.